Is there anything else people want to bring up? Also, who shall summon this? Because I believe that you can only have one of these nightmares, correct? Is that correct?
The nightmare was a specific one, I think, named.
Yes.
So yes.
Who should be claiming such a beast?
Featuring someone who would like to ride into battle on a flaming horse, I imagine.
A flying flaming horse.
Yes, the flaming.
And entertaining as that would be, I have little use for it with my wings.
Yeah, it does fly. Huh.
Yeah, 90 feet. That's good.
Whee.
Which also brings up an interesting point, because who can fly in the party? Kyron will be able to, Cash will be able to, I
won't
can.
be able to.
Well, it
Zacharias, you have fly spell.
Yeah.
It can, so it flies.
But technically, if we had the nightmare and gave it to Jake, all of us could fly. At some point.
At some point.
Your next level will be Cash can fly. And a few levels Kyron can fly.
So
I won't say no to it.
do you want
mean,
it?
like,
We have a decent size.
How
in the
much does
treasury.
it cost?
What did it cost, Malachi?
2 seconds, I'll find it for you.
Money.
I was just on the page of the minion stuff. I can find it here. It costs 3,300 in total.
Okay. And the dogs cost.
The dogs cost
2,400, and then of course 25 per extra dog.
So that's 5,700.
Yes, and 50 if you want 2 more dogs.
Well, the dogs I would pay for the extra 50 for the dogs. But.
No one here happens to have 5 ranks in ride, right? There's like a saddle that could kind of lessen some of the penalties I have to riding.
I don't have 5 ranks. I have a rank, I think, but not 5.
Because this saddle requires speak with animals and 5 ranks in ride.
And the Mudman was 1,300 to 1,200.
1,200.
Okay.
I think.
1,200.
Alright. Yeah.
So how do we wish to pay for all this? Straight up the vault?
I have, in my own funds, 1,608 gold pieces that I could donate if we were to summon the Hellhound. Or not the Hellhound, the Nightmare.
Because for the Hellhounds, I worked it out, it's 800 per Hellhound.
They of course also serve for life.
True.
How much is the, in the treasury?
Well, it depends on how much money we got from the sold furniture. But as it is right now, paying if we pay for all the rituals, we would have 22,000 left.
Selling the furniture would get you 1,200.
Okay. And then,
So make that 23,000.
eventually this week we should see if we can try to sell the items that we got here.
Yeah. By now, you can send your minions to go do trivial shopping.
Like doggies!
So, I mean, I could always use my action to try to hunt animals. I mean, specifically maybe dogs. So, that could work.
I would just buy a pair of dogs.
Alright. Yeah, true.
It would be better to do criminal enterprise for money. You would earn more than dogs cost usually.
Yeah. I could, get 1,457 items from, or not items, gold pieces from selling the stuff we got.
1,400.
Yeah, about a little more.
Mm-hmm.
So we could use that as well.
We have things to do.
Yeah, I mean, yes, how to pay for it? Well, if some of you put in a token maybe of money, we can draw the rest from treasury. I mean, we still have money, so it's not really a problem at this point.
Yeah, I have 1,600 gold pieces that I can donate.
I really, really want to buy other stuff, but I am willing to put in some money for my hellhounds.
I have 2,313 gold pieces, and I would like to pay for the hellhound too.
I mean,
Price
Zacharias.
of a single hellhound would be 800 gold cash.
I mean, I took some money from the treasury, so I mean, it would be fair for you to do the same. So we could just throw that bill into the treasury, just flat.
Well, the only item at the moment that I would want for cash is the ring of substance and a hellhound.
That's all
That's
I
what
wish.
That's what I want
I want
for
enough-
Christmas.
I want another about 2,000 gold so I can eventually so I can upgrade my headband. But
Well, should I just subtract the money from the treasury then?
I do have the money for the hellhound. I don't remember how much the ring of substance was.
You need to buy that. I can't craft it.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's 2,500, something like that.
Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
But the ring is not that important. I would rather have the hellhound first.
The
So you want to pay 800 for the hellhound?
Sure.
So that's 800 off the bill, Jones.
The nightmare
And I
was
will-
like 3,300, right? Something like that.
Hmm?
The hellhound, or not the nightmare was like 3,300 or something.
Yep.
And then okay.
Also,
So-
I will. Also, Jones, I'll also take 400 off the bill.
Okay.
So is this money we are taking from the treasury or our own pocket?
Well, you would take some of it's being
Right.
taken from treasury, some being taken from my pocket.
Right now we are taking 3,400 from the treasury.
Okay.
If
It's
we
substantially less than it was a minute ago.
well, if we take the if we take just a little less than 300 gold, the money that we get from selling the items and the money that I have in my inventory could pay for the nightmare. Selling the items and then what I have totals to 3,065.
All right.
So
I have-
I would be willing to do that.
I'll be willing to use.
But don't you also like? What is the overall status of your like gear? Like, do you need any upgrades?
I mean, sure, but I mean, it's all much more expensive than I'd want to like pay, I guess, as far because I don't want to take too much from the treasury, you know.
Mhm.
I don't mind using the 800 of my own pocket.
Okay. It's up to you, Jake. How much you want to pay? Right now the bill is 3,400 for the treasury.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have enough to get anything that I would like really want now anyway. So I mean, I might as well spend the money on the hellhound, or not the hellhound. I keep saying that, the nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So that would be that's considerably less.
Because
Yeah,
me and Tyne have paid for half of the hellhounds.
yeah, I have 1,608 gold that I will put forward.
Yep.
And selling the items gotten from the adventuring party with the one, that's 1,457 gold.
All right. And we withdraw this from the treasury, and voila, we have.
Could you write how much sort of an end, who pays for what and how much in the Skype chat? I can't follow at all.
Yes. Hold on. So let's see here. Just summarize. Let's see, what was the cost for the hounds? Was it 2,400?
400. So we're literally paying for 50% of it.
Now the
And
only
then-
problem is riding the damn thing.
And the
For
nightmare
me.
was 3,400? 300?
3,300, I think.
300? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very important. We're doing shopping.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Hellhounds and nightmares are expensive. Mudmen not so much.
Hmm.
So that's yeah.
Total Daniel, Jake's paying 3,065 towards it.
Mhm.
Cash is. Missouri has paid 400 towards it. Just knocks the bill down by a bit. By more than 50% actually. So,
You only paid 400? Oh right, yes, you paid for half. Right.
yeah, I made it so in total we paid up to half because I still want to have money because I really want to get my headband upgraded.
Okay, and then we have the
LGCs.
money from the furniture, which was
And that's
1,200.
1,200, right?
Yep. So 1,535.
Yeah.
Okay.
which is substantially less to pay.
Yes.
Unshopping.
That means we have 27,000 and change in the treasury.
In change.
And change.
Right.
Well, it's game change,
remember
too.
everyone to edit your character sheet to remove the money you've spent. I
Pretty
will then. I think it's easier. We say. I mean, you basically do the rituals over the week.
Yep.
But individually, they don't take that much time. So I think it's easier if you just plop down these guys now.
Okay.
Do we have a hellhound I can pop down?
Let's start with the Mudmen.
Mudmen.
Most interesting.
Yes.
Put them over here.
Let's take a look at the Mudmen. Oh, hey, look at you guys. Ooh, they don't seem to be that good.
They're really not.
They live in the mud.
Oh, okay.
They're like an adventurer trap.
Can they be commanded, or do they just protect the mud?
They're very slow.
Mm.
Like they only walk 10 feet. So, and they sort of stay around the mud. They're really only most useful in boiling mud.
Hmm.
But again, if someone tries to overrun this place, they will, have some trouble with fighting these things. Definitely not as good defense, but it is defense.
Anything can help.
The funny thing is that any of us could probably kill them in a single shot.
Probably.
You got these guys.
What are these guys?
One of them is Horace Darkbark III.
3 hellhounds. You can
No.
divide them up among you
Where are
as
these
you
guys
want.
been placed?
Now Horse Hellbark the Third.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you put these?
They're
Can't
in the
I?
council chamber.
Can I choose my own picture?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I will
You
also
can just pick one and then change the picture. I will give them to you.
give one to cash, two to me.
All players. and
Hellbark!
All players work.
all players. There you go.
I
You
will
can make
claim
them
one.
look a little more intimidating than this.
I will claim 1 and 2. You can have number 3, cash.
Okay, cool.
And then we have this one.
Ooh, yeah.
By the way, Jonas, that picture you sent earlier.
Look at
using
that
that.
nightmare. Ah!
Now
Yeah.
that is an awesome nightmare.
Will serve as the steed of the Hell Knights.
Well, only one in particular.
The grandest of them all, of course.
And can I have ownership over him?
Of course you can.
No. He will proceed to slaughter you all.
There you go.
I'm in serious doubt which picture I want to use. I found typically me. Found a couple.
Mm-hmm.
That is Canitheria Rex.
Which is some name for a horse.
Well, he's a nightmare.
Yeah, he's not
And?
just a horse.
Good horsey.
Comes directly from hell, drawn in through a portal, made from a
And?
blood sacrifice.
And
Yes.
Thanks a lot, assholes.
I was in the middle of dinner. I mean,
These guys are the ones who come at night and eat the flesh of children
oh,
while they sleep.
and your point?
They're
They
gruesome
don't seem that
monsters.
intimidating.
they're pretty cool. I like hellhounds. Or nightmares. Now I'm doing the same thing. Damn it, Jake.
Speaking of hellhounds, what do you think of
This is your fault.
the hellhound token?
Yes, it looks angry.
You should use 2 different tokens. That'd be cool. Oh, Dark Bark looks sad.
You can make them look slightly, like take that
Oh.
one talk, and then wasn't there another one similar in the picture?
There was, actually.
So you can make it the two. It's cool to have 2 ones flanking. Flanking
I-
series.
So look at that.
There you go. You can even name them if you want.
I will.
Like 2 similar names.
Yes, like Hexor and Vexor, but
Change it to a different nightmare.
Rexor and Dexor.
that nightmare looks, I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, these guys are guarding my floor.
It's like,
Well,
they should probably be very good in the guard room.
Do you have
this
any-
kind
any-
of looks like Dark Bark. Just
He looks even more sad. Oh,
Yeah, just saying, if any intruders appear on the middle floor, they're gonna get eaten.
Attempt to
and
be
there's
eaten.
this one, but it looks more like
flame elemental.
yeah.
Actually, just realizing.
I like the black one with the pentagram, or the first one you used. I think those were the coolest.
This one?
That one was cool.
I use this one. I like that one too.
It looks like he's wearing glasses.
He's not. You're
That's what you think.
Yeah, you can place your new things as you like.
I'm gonna add the picture so you can see the full picture of it.
$999 resistance against fire.
That picture didn't work too well in that format. I think it looks kind of smushed. I think the close-up worked better, honestly.
What?
I think the close-up worked better.
Oh, you mean the picture I added to it?
Yeah, it's kind of the picture's so big, so it gets smushed. It's hard to see.
I just kind of wanted, because it's very sad, because in the picture it actually has a dog collar with an Asmodeus symbol.
Maybe if you cut the picture down a bit and
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
that should work.
But I couldn't get that to be in the picture.
But yeah, hooray! Hellhounds and Hellsteeds
Hmm.
I need to think of a name for my hellhounds.
And Mudmen.
and Mudmen. Don't forget the Mudmen.
Who cares about the Mudmen?
Oh,
The answer is no one.
they're crying now.
Can I have ownership of the Mudmen? I want to name them.
No, they're just Mudmen.
I have good
They
names
don't
though.
take your. They don't conform.
What about the Mudmen named Larry, Barry, Harry, and Mo?
No,
You
No.
can't see the-
absolutely not.
I really like the Hellhound pictures that you found. That's true.
It's Jonas who found them, but I thought they worked really well for me, for my organisation.
Yeah, except there are two of them, and they're sort of fitting.
Yep.
Flanking.
Rawr. Well, that's nice.
Like, you do not want to enter my sanctum without permission.
More beasts.
You have a bad day.
Acquired.
But yeah, if you're wondering where they're going to be sleeping, they're going to be sleeping in my flame chamber.
They
Cute
should
little
sleep
puppy
at the
dogs.
foot of your bed.
Sometimes they might be chilling out in my room if they fall asleep in there. Yeah, just saying, Jonas. I do not envy anyone who accidentally stumbles onto this floor. They have a skeletal minotaur. What is it? 12 bloody skeletons, 2 hellhounds.
Yep.
And then 10 units.
Yep. And us.
Don't forget the nightmare.
That's something that'll be interesting to see. A floor-on-floor battle. Top
Here's
floor.
would win.
Well,
Top
the
floor
third
would
floor
win.
has Esra thrice damned and Hexor and Vexor too, so it can participate.
We could have like an Olympic Games for the floors.
I think its
Hey,
down
oops.
floor has an alchemical golem.
Yep, that's pretty
That
strong.
thing is a beast.
Yeah, it's not really fair
And a
when like
Grumblejack.
it's not really fair when like the middle floor has like 2 people. This has 3 people and 2 like powerful units plus golem.
It'll be a
Yeah, the top-
very rough fight.
And the of course the downstairs the caves have the
A few boggarts and kobolds.
Yeah, those guys are pretty much screwed, I think. Well,
There we
Yeah,
go.
I'll-
New picture.
I'll move my
And,
hellhounds into my sanctum.
Dark bug.
roar, dark bark.
Look at his color.
Yeah.
Well, Dark bark.
Like, wouldn't you love being in my flame chamber? You just see a pair of hellhounds chilling out by the fires.
Bye, old dark bark.
You killed me.
Yeah, but he feels better now.
Although don't worry, my hellhounds aren't programmed to kill everyone,
No, these creatures are intelligent.
which I approve of.
Intelligent enough to take orders at least.
You should probably keep one of them in the guard room actually at all times to sort of watch for intruders.
Which guard room?
I mean this one here. And Dark Bark could actually work as a guard dog over here in the lower floor.
He's just gained vastly in
Just
intelligence. Yes.
Just saying, we do have a skeletal minotaur and like 11.
Yes, but the skeletal minotaur does not attack on its own, only if someone attacks it. And to have some like a warning system if something shows up seems to be a good idea. Because I imagine these dogs can bark pretty loud.
Yeah.
I guess the hellhounds might like patrol the floor possibly.
Although these rooms are made to be sort of as noise cancelling as possible. Simply because if you weren't, everything would sound like furnace or screams.
Yeah, I'll try and make sure there's always like someone in this room like looking out. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, no one's on guard duty though. Let's remember. But, well, you still haven't decided what people are going to be doing this
Well,
week.
that's my point. Because the dogs, we control them directly, so we can put them
Yes.
at guard positions and have our units do other things.
Yes. You certainly can.
Still trying to find a name for them.
That is, of course, most important if someone comes where you don't get a warning suddenly.
Yeah.
That. Then whatever is at that location will have to do as best as it can. For the time.
So yeah, warning system is a good thing.
I feel the bottom floor would be hit first, but.
For actions for Zacharias, as I said, he will send out the Senate to try to establish some connections and like a foothold in Gaston.
Doing so at this moment with the organization of this size would be very, very hard.
Okay.
You can attempt it though, but I'm just saying it would be very hard.
What should I do then?
Legitimate enterprise. Or you could gather information.
Hmm. I guess. There isn't really a mage guild or anything to infiltrate in Farhold either, sadly. I could work of you know, again, because the Baron is sort of controlling it, so there's no real point in infiltrating any of the civilian structure either at this point. So, yeah, I guess some legitimate enterprise. Sell some of the wares you cook up in the lab. These fantastic health potions, for instance.
Well, you never know who needs something.
Indeed.
Right, legitimate enterprise.
Let's have a look then. Okay.
Yeah.
For action number 1 of 2, I will use recover.
You will use recover. Let's see here. What do we have?
To get out that 1 survivability point I lost.
Recover. Yes.
Now, for action number 2... do I keep my people on guard duty, or do I do something a bit more interesting? I mean, have we got anything we needed to gather information on right now?
Not really. I mean, yeah, right now we know what we're doing and we're just doing it.
Spread disinformation.
Keep working on the city guard, I guess. Could do that, I don't know.
Sure, some of my people, I guess, will spread some rumours about the city guards.
Alright.
I have espionage as well as connections, though.
Alright, got it.
I think for the Hell Knights, I don't know if I want to do some criminal enterprise or if I want to try to get some more kind of guard beasts. Because it would be interesting to see what I could capture in the forest, but...
Yes. You would. You should know now that you have, of course, Grumblejack available to lead your squad, which might significantly improve your capabilities.
What do you guys think?
I don't know. I mean, guard beasts, sure, that could be cool.
Okay, I'll do the hunt beast section, and I'll send Grumblejack along. He could use probably some excitement after traveling for so long.
Alright.
And that would give me like a... I think... Well, let's see what his strength modifier is. +7. So... like... I have a +9 to it next week when I see what happened.
And cash?
Well, some Spear stuff. That's what she's best at, and she didn't lose anything, which is really good.
Yeah.
What if she assisted Azorius? If you want to be assisted.
What with spreading disinformation?
Yes.
Sure, we can both do that. Have fun.
So you want to pull your things together?
Spread as much disinformation as we can.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, maybe like persuading people not to get here. It's like, no, there's nothing there, but I heard.
You could do that too.
Do you want to do that time?
Say that the
Sure.
horn doesn't exist. It's just a big burning thing, or
Sure. Cash can try and see if her minions can do that.
Yeah, I'll take care of the guards. You do your distractions.
all right.
I kind of don't want to split my hellhounds. I think they like work really well together as a pair.
And the buggers.
Do we want them to shoplifting some more?
We could steal a guard or whatever.
We get them to guard.
Yeah, we could have them guard the entrance, I think. Well, guard the cave's entrance.
Guard the base.
Yeah.
Basically. Sound good to you, Jonas?
Sounds fair to me.
Go
sure
to
they
guard.
should
Or
check the base.
I believe that was everyone. Well, of course, Kyron doing criminal enterprise.
He wants to destroy the world.
We have these buggards here. Where do you want them to be stationed? Guarding.
Can we spread them like
this
more like?
was your usual guarding spot.
Is it possible to spread them more and more as scouts?
They will work when they guard. They will sort of basically be guarding mostly a room or a location with the manpower they have. They at the moment have these 8 guards and 4 non-combatants in Tsukima.
Okay. Yes, where to guard? I mean, the most likely place someone would enter would be the cave mouth. And you could argue that possibly from the cave mouth, the boggards would actually be able to see other intruders approach or try to climb up the spire. So that seems to be the most...
They would also be very visible there. Attract a lot of attention. But sure. Plot them in this.
I mean, they can hang out back here, one of them maybe.
So, do you ever need to teach your students about hellhounds?
Let's talk about hellhounds, shall
'Cause
we?
if you need to, I can send a live example in.
I'm sure we can think of something.
Right now they're chilling out in the common room for people.
What's guarding the entrance here?
Raylar and Valar are just sitting down next to the fire. Watching if anything passes by the arrow slits it doesn't recognise.
What would the orders of those skeletons be?
Defend themselves.
Alright. That's the basic order of everyone but the ones in the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if then Jonas comes out and says, "Slaughter that person!"
Well, of course, you can say kill and just point at someone, they'll go for that.
Yep.
Highly entertaining. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm so enjoying having these hellhounds though. You might get a few, Zacharias might have a few like random intrusions, like the hellhound walks in just like, spies on you.
Oh, spying hellhound.
It's it's not the most stealthy thing when it's on fire, but you know.
I think there's a hellhound behind me. I can feel the crackling.
It's keeping you warm.
Yeah, so, and I think, do you think it's fair to end the session here, probably?
Wow.
Yeah.
Never mind what I said, Jonas.
Kyrie,
Yes.
you know,
Sheeping away and stuff.
Yeah.
Jonas.
Yeah.
Plus 13 to hide even though we're on fire.
Yeah, it's kind of fair to end the session here, I guess.
Yep.
We need to get quicker at getting through this.
yes, it'll hasten up some weeks.
Backflipping dogs.
You got some experience as well.
We did, oh yeah,
Good.
we did.
The same amount as last time.
Mm.
Weirdly enough, I had like a huge list of things to check off, but it mounted up to the same.
So another 3,000 per player.
Okie doke.
In the in other
Where does-
news,
And where does that put us? Let's add the XP. 41.
Other news.
Not enough.
in other news, I've just finished installing the Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2.
Ah, yes.
Is it interesting?
Never really played Crusader Kings 2. I tried playing the demo, but then I
Alright,
I
just
remembered I had gotten it in a Humble Bundle, so...
forget about morality is the first thing you need to know.
Well, I know that.
Yeah,
Manic
so, yeah.
are these supposed to be the SRD Hellhounds?
Why?
Because I'm just looking at, their like skills and stuff, and their skills weren't exactly the same.
I don't think I've added their skills at all.
That's sad. Like acrobatics might be an important one.
Sure, I mean, you can add the skills.
Oh,
I
yeah.
made them as I thought I would need them, but you can add the skills if you want. Yeah, so what do you think about the session?
I think it was not bad.
Time-wise, we didn't get that far, but
Nope.
Right.
some stuff got done.
Mm-hmm. Grumblejack is pretty awesome, probably.
Yeah.
Can you make an attack roll with Grumblejack?
I can make an attack roll with Crumble Check.
Ooh.
Yes. I don't see the stats, however, but yeah, that seems good.
I have ownership on him. His
Was it?
Don't you all?
his
Nope.
Oh.
his strength is
There we go.
25.
And
So-
there we go.
Those resistances are not bad at all.
No,
yeah.
I still see nothing. He has got a green border around him when I click him.
Oh, I have him selected. That's why. Try now.
Now I can give it. That work?
Nope.
Make sure that nobody has him selected, like clicked on him.
Okay, click off of him and let me add everyone to ownership. No one touch Crumblejack.
Mm-hmm.
Was acrobatics done? Perception, they have +7. That's a lot of... How the hell do they have +7 perception? Christ.
That should do it.
Yes, much better.
There's still some stuff here that isn't on that. Some of his spell-like abilities and stuff like that, but...
Well, he's smart. He's a respectable intelligence, especially in this party.
Yes, he is.
He's
Now he is.
only slightly
He can
less intelligent
cast,
than me.
He can cast Darkness 3 times a day and Desecrate an Unholy Blight once per
Oh,
day.
good.
Desecrate the fun one.
Unholy Blight's fun too.
Wow.
Also, he can Smite Good once per day.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
Using his...
So does he have anti-paladin level?
No, he uses
just-
his hit dice as his
Oh.
level for it. He's only level 1.
Imagine the power.
He doesn't need much experience to level up.
No.
There we go. Much better stealth check.
Yeah, I mean, imagine the power he will get as he levels up. His level 1 is freaking amazing.
I'm kind of jealous of the fly speed.
It is pretty cool. Timmy, on the
If you
other
cast
hand,
haste on... Here's a question. If you cast haste on me while I'm flying, does my fly speed increase?
I don't know. Probably. Timian's stats suck.
Yeah,
And
for now.
you realise this
He,
now?
he needs to buff him up.
I'll work on it. His stats suck. His armor class isn't bad. What's he wearing, actually?
Plate, probably.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I can check.
Is he always gonna look that
A
sad?
breastplate and a heavy wooden shield.
Yeah, will Timmy ever get a new token?
No, you can make him one though when you think he's graduated.
When he has made his first kill.
Well, the thing is, when Grumblejack came in, he was like, ugh, he needs a new token.
And he did. He did get a new token.
Much better
Same
one.
day.
Much better one.
I like Grumblejack.
He's a cool character.
I like Horace. Looks cool now.
You mean Hellbark?
No, he's called Horus now. I removed the Hellbark.
That was a different time.
Yes, of course.
And that's also because no one took him seriously.
And now we got things populated as well. Yeah, I give you your guys to put around.
Can I name all my individual knights?
No, keep them like this. It's much easier for me to get it that way.
You, sir, I assign you to be the next rank of acolyte.
But yeah, their strength and level and stuff is calculated based on your level. So they will, I have ways of increasing that when you level up.
I have ways. Well,
Where's Zacharias
that's
at? Isn't it?
Yes.
that's the end of the
That's
session.
all
Then.
she wrote.
Yep.
Hey, Zacharias. Hellhound.
Yes, indeed. Well,
Look at how cute they are.
they are very cute.
Is getting going.
Mine
Cute
is-
hellhound.
Undead, outsiders, minions.
Here's the interesting question I came up
golems,
with.
all the things.
I came up with an interesting question because on the walls were, of course, the instructions to basically bring the Hellhounds here. What isn't Vetricali chaotic evil? Remember, it's
Yes.
interesting because these are lawful.
Hellhounds, yeah, Hellhounds come from the Nine Hells, not from.
Enslaving your mortal enemies is pretty great, isn't it?
It's interesting because they're lawful evil creatures. So
Yeah.
But look at Hexor and Vexor. You don't have a problem with them, do you?
true.
As long as
We've got
they
Hex-
serve, who cares?
Yes, so all the creatures we have the Skeleton Minotaur, Hexor, Vexor.
All the skeletons are chaotic as well.
Yep, Rahal, Valar. We've got the alchemical golem. We've got Horus, who's had a makeover. Grumblejack, Timian, Halfus the Flayer,
Assorted prisoners.
Barclay, the Barkeep, the prisoners. Is there any other important? Oh yes, I completely forgot. Endra Freistammed,
Yes.
Who?
Ezra,
the Wraith.
who lives in the
Oh.
treasury.
Yes.
Yeah, his room.
My alchemical.
I completely forgot about we have him still in the base, don't we?
We do.
How disappointing.
He's floating around. Well, we'll get rid of him at some point, I think.
Hopefully he doesn't scare my Hellhounds too
Or
much.
maybe we can just subjugate him. That would be pretty good. But he seems pretty far gone into the whole demonic thing.
I just have to say,
At the moment,
this
he's
just
just
seems
happy
so
that
weird.
you're reviving Vitricali.
Yeah, how weird do you think this would be for the most average person? Like, if someone walks into my people's rec room, they'll probably like see someone stroking a Hellhound.
I'm sure it's going to be great. Well,
It's a small community. Everyone knows everyone.
exactly.
As a Hellhound curls up by the fire.
Someone needs to polish that Minotaur skeleton.
Yeah. It's dripping
Well-
constantly.
Who's gonna polish it?
Some of my minions, most likely.
Who's on polishing duty this week?
Yeah. Just make sure not to bump it.
Yep, because it'll be
flay
pretty
you.
pissed. It has a huge axe.
Just waiting for it.
Yep.
Well,
Technically, just saying, wouldn't the prisoners have like healed up naturally over time? Like a hit
Oh.
point a day.
like, slowly. Can you save the campaign?
Yep. And,
We don't know how long it'll take to send it.
No, it's true. Saving.
Especially since we've now got more stuff on the maps.
Saving.
Not that much more, but yeah.
Not much more, but there is more stuff.
A few more tokens.
Oh yes, I completely forgot. We also have the hell. We have the hell. Have the hell
I think
horse.
we
Nice.
played the span of a week.
Hmm.
Of quite a lot to come.
So how many more weeks have we got to go?
We need to we need to speed up the weeks, otherwise we will. Oh man.
On the bright side,
You don't find it interesting? There's not enough to do.
I mean, if there's this much to do all the time, sure.
Join us. On the bright side, by the time we get to the final week, we should be level 20.
But it's gonna be pretty exhausting to play a whole year with this much to do every week.
Yeah.
So join us.
We're gonna be like level 15, but
Right.
I don't.
Well, you know,
would you complain about being able
book
to see?
4 through 6 only has like half an act in them each. so
oh, okay. Well, that explains it. It's like
Like
one
really
thing
cheap.
happening. Yeah.
It's like event 1 and 2.
How do they fit together? I don't care.
DM works that out.